Wonders shall never end on the street of content creating. I was just scrolling and passing on my own. And then I saw some podcasts where Somalians are now saying they are blacks. Let me repeat myself. I said I was scrolling on the streets of content creating. Somalians are now doing live podcasts, doing videos, identifying themselves with blacks. I want you guys to watch, because there's no limit. I'll actually watch this video and let me know your honest opinion in the comment section. Credit belongs to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you liking my videos, dropping commentaries, sharing, sending super thanks, joining my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. With that being said, let's watch and see reasons why Somalians have decided now that they are blacks. And I'll be back with commentaries.
Black when you're in trouble. When you're good, you're Somali. And that's not right. That is being a user and abuser. You trying to use black people to say, oh my God, this is other black people like us. We got to go defend these sisters and brothers. But when we need you to come defend us, oh man, ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm Somali. I mean, that's y'all. And yeah, and not just, I'm talking about all of them have done it. Latinos, Asians, all these other groups. That's what they'll do. Well, black people, we get it, man. Martin Luther King was right. Malcolm X was right. Oh man, look how racist white people are. And then when the white people get off your head, now you cool white people again because they left you alone. Because we got the white people off your back. No, ma'am. Stand on Somali business. No, it's not no black immigrant anything.
Guys, watch this clip, come back, and let's talk about it.
I'm black. I'm a black Somali man. But my partner over here doesn't agree with me.
Really?
Yeah.
So...
I'm not black.
Pardon?
I said, I'm not black.
You're not black?
No.
Interesting. So what exactly are you?
No, like if I was walking down the street and a girl to see me, they should go, oh, look at that sexy light skin.
Yeah, but light skin.
I don't think they say, look at that sexy black man. I think if they saw Ace, they'll say, oh, that's a sexy black man.
Yeah.
But if they saw me walking, they say, oh, that's a sexy brown skin or light skin.
No, but my point is, regardless if they say that's a sexy light skin, that's a sexy whatever. So to take away from that and say I am not black.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, because if you're not black, then you must be white or Asian or Latino.
What do you see when you look at me? Because this is black.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm the same color as my trousers. I would say I'm fairly fair-skinned, a bit lighter in shade. So I wouldn't say I'm black necessarily.
Respect.
I'd say if I'm filling out a passport form and they say, are you black? I say, they haven't given me much options. So I'll pick black.
This man was saying he only identifies as a black man when he's benefiting into something. If it's time to fill in a passport to go to America, he's fast to be a black man. It's something we need to start calling people out with. Like, this man is not something to be laughing about. Yes, the video was hilarious to me because I didn't even take him serious, but you shouldn't come on the internet, on the platforms, and talk about how you only want to be a black man, a black person, when you want to benefit into something.
Respect. But I would say I'm brown.
Obviously, when it comes to saying that you're black, there are different phenotypes, right? One of the phenotypes is called negroid, which means that you're black. And you have Caucasian, and then you have Asian. So if you were to be put into one of those phenotypes, you would be put into the negroid, which is black.
Okay.
So obviously there's different shades within being black. But essentially, you would be categorized as black.
Yes. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So then is it you saying that you're not black, that you're brown? Why do you want to move away from being in that particular phenotype?
Yeah, it's not the fact that I want to move away from being black. It's just what I identify myself as.
As brown.
Yeah, I look at myself in the mirror and say, that's a handsome brown fella.
Yeah.
Not to say there's anything wrong with being black.
Yeah. Is there something within the culture, within the Somali culture, that makes some of them think that they're not black?
Yeah, a lot of them are confused in terms of what they really are, because they'll switch up one day.
Yeah.
I've got uncles that say one day I'm black, see them next week I'm Arab. It makes no sense to me.
So,
Somalis. What's going on with my Somali people? Now, when y'all start calling yourselves black, when did that happen? When? I'm seeing videos of Somalians saying they're black. That's what I'm seeing now. Now, of all these years that I've been watching y'all on videos, then bumped into y'all in real life out here in Dallas, y'all never claim black. Y'all don't even want to say y'all African. Get what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to be claimed with Africa. Only thing y'all want to be connected to is the Arabs. And that's wild to me. But all of a sudden, y'all want to be called black. And it's funny. And reason why I know that Somalians don't want to be referred to as dark melanated people, even though Somalians are dark too. That's the funny part. They dark too. Some of them, anyway, I ain't gonna get to that. But keep in mind, Somalians do not like West Africans or South Africans. And they get into it a lot. Y'all, this is some real shit. Ain't bullshit. Listen, I remember a couple years ago, I was on a live. And the Somalians was arguing with the South Africans and the West Africans, right? And I keep in mind, these are dark-skinned West Africans and dark-skinned Black Africans, but the Somalis are a little dark too. But anyway, Somalis think they Caucasian. But anyway, so the women was going at the West African women and the South African women, and all you can hear the Somalians say was, look at my hair, look at my hair, look at my hair, look at my hair, look at your hair, look at my hair, I got good hair, look at my hair, I can shake my hair, you can't shake your hair. That's what the Somali women was saying. Then they was like, look at my nose, look at my nose, look at my nose, you look at your nose, you don't have a nose like mine, look at my nose. That's all they kept saying. Because I guess Somalians think they have white people features. Okay? So let's remember that, Somalians. I want y'all to remember. Then I watched another video of a Somalian woman. She was on TikTok and she was like, listen, we're all black. If we all get pulled over, the police ain't gonna know who's who. They ain't gonna know if you're a Somali or not. You motherfucking lying to me. You shitting me. Police know the difference between a Somalian and a black American. Somalians got a distinct look. Y'all got a distinct look to yourself that nobody around the world have. Okay? You might can make it with an African, like a West African or a South African. You might can even get me with a South American down there in Brazil somewhere. Maybe even the Caribbean. I can see them messing up. But they are not about to get black Americans and Somalians confused. Because y'all got the distinctive look. Okay? So where my stomped down Somalians at that ain't claiming to be black? I like y'all because y'all keep it real. These others, they faking the funk, Somalis. Get it together.
I feel like Somali people are saying, the people that are saying that they're not black, they're comfortable with the whole world to identify as black and white. But they're just saying, we as Somalis, we are the secular, we are the chosen people. We will have our own group and we're Somalis. So you're black, you're white, you're black, you're white, you're black. No, you're Somali.
I am Somali.
You're black, you're white, you're black, you're white, but you're Somali.
No, but
well, we are Somali.
They saying
if you had to go into black or white, which are you choosing?
Obviously, I'm gonna be
That's
black,
what I'm saying. So you're a black African Somali woman.
Somalis considered black. I'm sorry to be the one that sparks this debate, but it has to be done. I used to be of the opinion back in the day that, of course, we're black. Somalis, look at our skin tone. But as the years went on, my opinion started to change. If you're asking, are Somali skin tone black? Then, of course, yes, our skin tone is. But then I realized as the years went on, it's nothing to do with skin tone, because even people who are considered black come in different shades of black. I started to realize that when people ask whether Somalis are black, it's a reference to are Somalis the same as other fellow African countries such as Nigeria, Ghana, and the countries within West Africa. And then I thought, no, we're not the same as those people. Yes, we're all from Africa, but a Moroccan isn't the same as a Nigerian, and a Nigerian isn't the same as a Somali. A Moroccan isn't considered black, a Nigerian is considered black, and a Somali, for some reason, it sparks a big debate. You got Somalis who say, we're not black, we didn't go through a slave trade. I don't think going through a slave trade is what makes you considered black first. And at the same time, why are we listening to Western societies who categorize people based on their skin tones? This is a white man, this is a black man, this is whatever. this is an Arab. So my question is, because I still don't have a definitive answer, can Somalis consider themselves black? I mean,
your own communities, y'all said you had your own culture, separate from us. So now that you're in trouble, you want to claim blackness?
You want me to advocate for a group of people, for a community that, generally speaking, collectively, does not refer to themselves as black.
There is a real tension between the Black Americans and the Somali Americans. Yes. After the recent political attack on the Somalis, with discrimination and fear campaign, some of the Somalis have called it out. This is an attack on black community. The moment they did that, the Black Americans responded, "You're not black. That's our identity." Sheesh. Somalis stepped back and said, "Okay, we'll start calling ourselves Somalis." Chill like that. The moment they did that, the Black Americans responded, "Stop acting like you're not black." Sheesh. Somalis are confused. Here's the reality. The term black is a racial category. However, over hundreds of years later, it actually became an ethnic identity as well. So now when people say Black Americans, is referring to African Americans. Yes, unique people, unique culture, unique history, unique struggle, right? Hip hop, civil rights, soul music. Name the list. Chill like that. Black Americans. Clarity needs to come from you, okay? If you take that term to mean your identity, chill like that, okay? And the moment Somalis refer to their identity as Somali, let's not have...
Like Kamala Harris, who conveniently became black to deceitfully win over the gullible black vote, the Somalians, who for the last 30 years have made it abundantly clear that not only are they not black, but they have absolutely no ties or affiliation whatsoever with black people. But now that the shit is hitting the fan and ICE is up their asses, all of a sudden, they're now black and are crying out for our help. And our response to that cry is simply this: keep that same energy that you've been having and handle your own goddamn business. Simple as that.
I'm Somali, and I never heard a Somali say we're Arab. We only claim Somali or black. Why you gotta lie? Why y'all lie so much? Listen, I dealt with a lot of different ethnic groups, a lot of people from different countries on this app for a long time. And one thing that all y'all have in common, from the Mexicans to the Indians to I ain't dealt with the Asians yet, to the Africans to the Caribbeans, all y'all do is lie. Why y'all lie so much? Y'all act like, let me say this, for 43 years of living, right? I never heard a Somali say they was black until 2 weeks ago. Every Somali I seen, they said they're not black, they Somali. They even go to a further extent and said that they are Arab. Even online, they say they Arab. I'm sorry, that's what they say. Maybe you might not say it, but collectively, y'all are Arabs. Y'all think y'all are Arab. Don't forget what y'all be saying to the other Africans in the continent where y'all from. Y'all tell the West Africans and the South Africans, look at my hair, look at my hair, look at my hair. I got baby hair. I got baby hair. You don't have baby hair like I got. I got baby hair. That's what y'all say to the other people on the continent. Then y'all even go further and say, look at my nose. Look at my nose. Look at my nose. Yeah. Look at my nose. That's what y'all do. So all of a sudden you expect me to believe you? You. Somalis, y'all lying too. Stand on it. Don't be black now when Trump came and hurt y'all feelings. Don't be black. Be who you are, okay? Be who you are. And now, I'm just responding to comments today. That's all.
Anyways, welcome back, guys. And thank you so much for watching. To those of you that will accept Somalians as black, for someone like me, I'll prefer Somalians to go their way and keep being Arabs. Somalians have said a lot of things about black people that I do not literally expect them to come out, wind their mouth, and say that they are blacks. The only time Somalians will identify themselves with blacks is when they have problem. The only time Somalians will identify themselves with blacks is when they need black people to speak out. Just like one of their videos that I saw where one of the Somalian guys was like, why are Africans not talking about Somalians in America? Why are Africans not supporting Nigeria? Especially Nigeria. Why are you not supporting Somalians? We are one. And I start asking myself, we are one in what sense? You guys said you eat Arab food, you do Arab things, you do Arab days. In fact, you speak Arab language, and literally there is nothing that's actually attached to you with black. You guys literally went to the point of identifying black with one of the guys used a black cloth to identify black, that this is what is black, that we cannot say Morocco or what are blacks, that is how it was. Just a whole lot of misconception, knowing fully well that when it's time, black people are the only ones that will come for your rescue. You guys literally went ahead, did meh to black people and black Americans, and you went ahead to cast your vote for the orange man because you think that proximity to whiteness is actually white. You think that proximity to whiteness is an automatic ticket for you to stay in Minnesota, commit all your crimes, do all your illegal activities, do everything you want to do, and just gather some good funds and move to your country. You guys think that proximity to whiteness by voting the orange man will literally keep you people on top above every other community. That is literally why Somalians casted their vote for the orange man. But I'm happy that the same person that they actually cast their vote for is the person that is whooping their ass, is the person that is literally showing them what it means that proximity to whiteness is not white. A lot of them thought that as Somalians, they would just go ahead, get married to some of these white folks, and at the end of the day, that can actually cover for them. But if you check the internet this time around, the internet is buzzing because a lot of black people, example me, will never advocate for people that has never identified themselves with blacks. I don't know, I might be roughing on shoulders, I'm sorry. I might be roughing on people that love Somalians so much. But if you go on the street, especially on the street of TikTok, you see what these Somalians have said about black people. Honestly, I don't have any reason to give Somalians my support. I only support people that identify themselves with black. I only support people that appreciate their culture. I only support people that understand what melanin is talking about. I only support people that understand the suffering, the pains that black Americans have been through. These are people that I support. If you are not in that category, do not expect me that when you have trouble, in fact, even if you're a Nigerian person, you have issues and you have never supported what I believe in or what I support, I will definitely not support you. That's my own point. So Somalians, do not identify yourself with blacks. Don't go to your podcast, don't create videos and start making it look as if now you want to be black. No, you are Arabs. Eat Arab food, wear Arab clothes, talk like Arabs. You are Michini brown. You get? You're Michini brown. You are not blacks. Leave us that are blacks to keep enjoying what it means to be melanin popping black. Because there is nothing that will make me on this earth to deny my skin color, deny my skin tone, deny my roots. I love being black. I enjoy being black. I appreciate being black. In fact, in my next word, I will continue to be black. Somalians, pack one side. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you think about this video. Credit belongs to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do it. Subscribe, like this video, drop me your comments, and lastly, do not forget to share for every other person to get this good news. And yes, guys, with that being said, with no further ado, I do like I always say in my videos, I'm going to be seeing, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys. Mwah. We are not blacks.